This logic puzzle helps us know how to handle situations that we come to in life. Even though it's in the math department, it's very useful for other things too. Josh Jankowski made a tough schedule for himself. He has 4 classes: biology, calculus, drafting, and English. They meet on 4 different campuses. The Business Education Center. Just a second here. The Business Education Center, the Chippewa Falls campus, the Diesel Education Center, and the Emergency Services Education Center. Further, they each meet a different day of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Use the clues provided to determine the campus and day of the week each of the courses meet, and then fill in Josh's schedule. Since biology and DEC were his 2 favorite classes, they cannot be the same class. Then it says, the class at DEC met after the one at BEC, but before English. So if you look at that, what you've got here is, this is the order: BEC, DEC, English. So DEC can't meet on Monday or Thursday because there's got to be a day for each of those. BEC can't meet on Wednesday or Thursday because these 2 would be after it. And English can't meet on Monday or Tuesday because these 2 would be before it. So we need to put DEC to have a day at the beginning of the week, a day at the beginning of the week, and a day at the end of the week. We need to have English can't meet on Monday or Tuesday. We need to have BEC can't meet on Thursday or Wednesday. That only adds up to 6. Notice we're supposed to have 8 squares that don't match, and so we need to have English doesn't meet on BEC and DEC. Last one. Calculus met the first day of the week, so calculus is on Monday. Because of that, we know that Y changes the whole row and the whole column to no. The other thing we need to pay attention to is that calculus has to match Monday. So if you notice, here's the calculus row, here's the Monday row. So calculus can't meet at DEC also. And then it also says that ESEC met on Tuesday. So if that's true, then the rest of that column is also no, and the rest of that row is also no. In addition, ESEC and Tuesday match, so since Tuesday is no for calculus and no for English, so is ESEC. Finally, we're ready to fill in some other pieces of information. One of them is that drafting meets at DEC. Okay? Well, if that's true, the rest of those are going to be no. And since DEC matches drafting, then Thursday is going to need to have a no there also, since drafting doesn't, or DEC doesn't meet on Thursday. Drafting must also not meet on Thursday. And drafting must also not meet on Tuesday. Okay, a couple more that we know. Thursday must be Chippewa Falls because that's the only one that has an open space. And the same thing for Wednesday, and the same thing for Tuesday for ESEC. Those are musses. And then we've got Monday must be at BEC. Well, with those being the case, you can see a number of things must be true. Biology has to match Wednesday, and let's see here. We've got one more. Did we put a yes here? There we go. All right. I believe all we have left is the yeses. No, here's a no. We've got to fill in right here. There we go. Is that all the no's and the yeses? There should be 4 in each box. So then just fill in the appropriate choices over here. Biology meets at ESEC on, oops, I forgot to fill in one of these, didn't I? Tuesday. Calculus meets on Monday in BEC. Drafting meets in DEC on Wednesday, and English meets at ESEC. No, English meets at Chippewa Falls on Thursday. Okay, next. Now you have to do your own for Miranda, Nancy, Orlando, and Farish. They're eating at, ooh, these are kind of big. I'm going to just change the size of these fonts to be a little bit smaller so that you can see them better. Okay. One of them will go meatless and have a vegetarian sub. They're all eating at different eateries. Okay, so Farish did not eat at Subway. And Orlando couldn't have eaten at Subway either because they ate at the same time. Orlando could not have had the sub sandwich or the ham sub, so Farish couldn't either since they ate at the same time. Now it says there are 5 things we have to cancel. That's only 4 of them. And Subway could not have been ham since that was a different restaurant. Miranda is not at the Valley Cafe, and Turkey Sub is not at the Valley Cafe. Miranda also didn't eat at Herbert's and Gerbert's. Oh, we forgot one for the other one. There were 3 of them there. Valley Cafe cannot be Turkey. Nancy and the student who ordered the vegetarian sub. So Nancy did not order the vegetarian sub. They did not eat on campus, and Valley Cafe is on campus. So vegetarian sub is also not on campus. Farish couldn't decide if he wanted to go meatless or have a ham sub. Well, if he wanted to have a ham or go vegetarian, he couldn't have eaten the bacon or the turkey. So he must have had the vegetarian, which means the other 2 in that row are no's. It says 2 plus 2, there's my 2, and now I have to make sure these match. So I have to get the Valley Cafe matching Subway. Okay, now if you look, we've got some yeses filled in, and if you notice right here, Valley Cafe can't be anybody except Orlando. If that's true, then these 2 are going to be no's. Now, Valley Cafe matches Orlando, so since Orlando or Valley Cafe is not turkey or vegetarian, Orlando is not turkey or vegetarian, and since Orlando is not ham, Valley Cafe is not ham. Okay, so that means Orlando must have had the bacon. If that's true, then these 2 are no. Okay, so Orlando matches bacon, so we have to fill those in. Okay, Orlando matches bacon, and Turkey matches Nancy, since Turkey can't be anybody else. So this will be a no. So now we have to match Turkey and Nancy, and oh, she also must eat at Subway, so she has to match Subway too. So all of the yellow spots have to be either an N or a yes, otherwise we don't have a match. And then since Subway is a turkey, then Herberts and Gerberts and Jimmy John's are not turkey. All right, so Farish must have eaten at Herberts and Gerberts because that's the only person that could have. So he didn't eat at Jimmy John's. And let's see here. Yes, 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 yes. I'm just filling in all the yeses. Okay, so since Jimmy John's, Miranda, and Ham have to match. So, oops, Jimmy John's, Orlando, and Miranda and Ham have to match. So that leaves, we're ready to fill in the chart then. So, Herberts and Gerberts, you can figure out each of the different things then, and you can get your points. Okay?